So we're going to get the show started with one of our favorite regulars, the longest standing regular of all time on the show, always with a killer brand new minute. One of the best comedians in the world. Just got done opening a bunch of shows for Joe Rogan a couple weeks ago. I don't even know how a spot like that could possibly open up. But I'm glad it went to this guy, one of my favorite comedians in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's William Montgomery.
Hello, everyone. My name is William Montgomery, and my pronouns are they and whom. Don't even try to call me something else. You can tell Barack Obama is a huge influence on Joe Biden because the new border wall has ivy growing on it. That's a hell of a joke. I don't know why more people didn't laugh at that. Maybe the solution is more trans female cops so that the suspect is too confused to resist arrest. I forgot there were a bunch of trans people here. Fuck. I love getting emails from Chuck E. Cheese asking me to come close my tab. Oh yeah, maybe you forgot. I was fucking drunk and we're still in a fucking pandemic. I don't know if y'all have ever been to Chuck E. Cheese's house, but he has so much fucking cheese. First off, Alex Jones, I've been obsessed with you since Waking Life. I always thought you were animated. That's a good deep cut for people that know that movie. Hunter Biden will soon be teaching a course at Tulane University in New Orleans about fake news. If it were a course in future news, he'd discuss the future headline, Hunter Biden arrested in New Orleans. My girlfriend describes me as mysterious. I like to describe her as a bad detective. Hard to believe that the movie Pearl Harbor was worse than the actual Pearl Harbor event. Imagine if they made a 9/11 romantic comedy. Dax Shepard and Selena Gomez make out as cancerous ash showers down on them blocks from the World Trade Center. This week, Joe Biden said he really identifies with black people, saying, hell, my son's a crack addict too. Wow.
Make some noise for William Montgomery, everybody.
Thank you for the K2. I thought I'd do some movie reviews real quick. Gremlins. Their dad got stuck in the chimney pretending to be Santa Claus. Yeah, I'm guessing this family is dumb. Pass. Hook, starring Robin Williams, where he's a man that has an inner child. I think I saw this movie the first time when it was called a Robin Williams movie. Pass. Schindler's List. Needs more action scenes, less anorexic nudity. Next. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Guess what? Deserved the Oscar. Next. Boss Baby 2. We need a black Boss Baby movie. Until then, I'm not watching. Next. Darkest Hour, starring Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill. We need a black Winston Churchill movie. Until then, I'm not watching. Next. Fern Gully. We still have a rainforest, so quit trying to guilt trip me for burning down trees in California. Next. It's kind of awkward when you're looking at hot chicks on Instagram and all of a sudden an Amber Alert pops up on your phone. A true marketing genius would sell ads on Amber Alerts. Kaylee Henson, 8 years old, Plano, Texas. 2-for-1 margaritas tonight at Chili's nationwide. Ashlyn Parker, 11 years old, Fort Worth, Texas. Last seen in a black Chevy Cruze. Check out Dave & Buster's new Eat and Play menu for a limited time only. Miguel Rojas, 10 years old, Round Rock, Texas. Currently wearing a blue cap and khaki shorts. 0 down, 0% APR financing on all Toyota trucks during Toyotathon. But also remember, with Kill Tony, get free shipping on 4 hymns by using promo code Amber Alert at checkout. Hell no, I ain't getting on that damn boat. That's an impression of a movie I'm working on about the only black lady on the Titanic. Hell no, I ain't getting on that damn boat. I feel like Pepsi comes out with a new flavor every month. Maybe they should come out with the one called Coke. The fact that they haven't put a whole bunch of homeless people in one house and filmed it is absolutely insane. You wouldn't even have to vote them off the show. Eventually, over the course of a season, they would get tired of the support and structure and end up sleeping back in their shopping carts. Let me finish it with this. Sarah Hendricks, 9 years old, San Marco, Texas. Red Ford Taurus. Free breadsticks at Buco de Beppo with code breadsticks at checkout. Hello, my name is William Montgomery, and my girlfriend caught me shotgunning Slim Fast last night. Your car has a V8 engine? I'm pretty sure you can't replace gasoline with tomato juice. Next. That's the mechanic who's about to lose his job. That kind of doesn't make sense. People always compare Texas barbecue and Memphis barbecue, but enough about the electric chair. I hope to one day be the fun uncle who takes their nieces and nephews to Capitol insurrections. After Richard Branson flew to space, Elon Musk reportedly said, "I'm happy for him as he is happy with our advancements with electric cars." To which Richard Branson said, "Wait, what's that? I can't hear you. I'm in space, bitch." Many people don't know this about me, but I have a huge following down in Tamaulipas, Mexico. Unfortunately, they don't always understand everything I'm saying, so I brought my translator. Give it up for my translator, y'all.
Interpreter, Daddy. Ain't nothing trans about me.
We didn't agree you could say that. What's the deal with Senator Ishmael Garcia Cabeza de Vaca? That dude knows how to eat some tacos. It's like, come on, Ishmael, where are you from? Tamaulipas or Brownsville?
¿Qué pedo con el senador Ismael García Cabeza de Vaca? Ese güey sabe comer tacos, ¿que no? ¿Qué onda, Ismael? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De Tamaulipas o de Brownsville?
I like Velcro condoms because they're easier to put on and they're thicker.
Me gustan los condones de Velcro porque son más fácil para poner y están más gruesos.
I don't know if y'all have been to the Regional Museum of History of Tamaulipas in Victoria recently, but who's running those exhibits now? Pee Wee Herman?
No sé si han ido al Museo Regional de Historia de Tamaulipas en Victoria recientemente, pero ¿quién se está encargando de esas exposiciones? ¿Pee Wee Herman?
Hello, my name is William, and I'm an Asian American. Give it up for Asia! Let's give it up for Asia! No, but seriously, I want to thank Tony for letting me on tonight, even though I tested positive for COVID 2 days ago. Thank you. I was in Colorado at my buddy's wedding, and I wrote these jokes down when I was on LSD. Let's see if they work. Is it just me, or has Minnie Mouse put on some weight lately? If you're afraid of your own shadow, just wait till you see the dark one day. Right next to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm going to open up a store called Beyond Beyond. I'm going to sell everything Bed Bath & Beyond hasn't sold yet. Yes, I'd like to buy some spring lavender hand lotion, some linen drapes, and a couple Cap'n Crunch anime posters. Sir, we have the first two, but you'll have to go next door for the posters.
Do another
And then
one.
I had one more. I bet it's pretty boring at a gender reveal party for a non-binary couple because nobody shows up. A week into COVID and I'm still here, baby. So I've started inserting Mickey Mouse into famous movie roles. Like when Mickey Mouse got divorced and then dressed up like a British nanny to get closer to his kids, and then Minnie Mouse found out. It sounds like Biden is about to start forcing people to get vaccinated. Asians and whites are getting vaccinated nearly double that of Hispanics and blacks. I think we should start sending the army in to start putting the non-vaccinated in jail, starting with those communities. We definitely shouldn't let the unvaccinated into movie theaters. Or let them vote. Or date my daughter. At the very least, we should make the unvaccinated sit at the back of the bus. Alrighty. After watching the movie Pearl Harbor, it made me wish the Japanese had come back to finish the job. Boys to men, prove it. We need to include cornhole in the Olympics to be more inclusive of gay people. This is my impression of a little person asking questions about a script during his audition. Okay, it says here that I then get knocked around like a soccer ball. Is that a euphemism? I thought that was going to go so much better. Oh my God. Normally at this point I'm joking about having COVID, but I actually have mono right now, so let's just keep it moving. The best part about drinking with twins is you can drink twice as much and it'll soak up the same. Hey, Redban, remember the times before trains? It's when I ran wagons on your great-grandmother. What's the difference between the Taliban and the Democratic Party? I don't donate money to the Democratic Party. Joe Biden asked his son Hunter Biden what they should do about this Afghanistan debacle, and Hunter replied, "Maybe I should beg my dead brother's widow." First off, no one alerted me to the drink with my likeness on it, so don't fucking buy it until they give me 10%! I hate it when I'm at the beauty salon and the girl asks me what I want. I'm sorry, I don't speak fucking haircut. Do you want me to give you a blueprint? Are there actual phrases I could use that mean something to you besides a little off the top? What sort of parameters and dimensions would suffice? I didn't go to Brain Reading Academy. I thought that was going to go so much better, but I fucking stumbled on my goddamn words. Generation Z is full of pussies. They don't even shoot up schools anymore. Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Oh, your child goes to a Montessori school? Congratulations on raising a socialist. I just hope the new Taliban sex slaves get to choose their own pronouns. I went to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, Saturday, and I'm still on vacation time. Anyone else a total alpha on the dance floor at wedding receptions? Okay, just me. If Biden had been president on 9/11, he would have started his press conference by talking about the successful avoidance of Y2K and how we will forever remember the music of Aaliyah. Anyone else a total alpha picking up your kid for the weekend from your estranged wife? Okay, just me. Musician Uncle Kracker announced this week he will change his stage name as he believes the name Uncle Kracker may be offensive to some of his fans. It will now go by the name Sister Fister. Anyone else a total alpha at the divorce hearing trying to gain custody of your child even though you're pretty sure you're about to lose custody of your child? Okay, just me. The fact that Kermit the Frog didn't win an Oscar for the Muppet movie says a lot about Hollywood. For the ladies out there, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry about what Texas has done. Now you only have 6 weeks to murder an innocent child. I know typically you try to string them along, give them hope that they may actually see the light of day, but sorry, psychos, only 6 weeks. The other day, somebody told me that before he died, Christopher Reeve refused to stand for the national anthem. Yes, this abortion thing is pretty controversial. Apparently, abortion decreases the crime rate, but consequently increases the going to hell rate. I don't even know why I'm telling these jokes. I can't even get into the 700 Club. Why did Hunter Biden impregnate an Afghani refugee? She had a big butt. Here's a brand new joke that I think is going to go straight to the top of the charts. If I told y'all the Home Depot jingle was invented by an Aphex twin, y'all would be like, oh my God, so genius. No Aphex twin fucking fans in here. Man, that was a good joke. Have y'all seen where Facebook and Ray-Bans are putting out glasses that basically record everything and Mark Zuckerberg is the spokesperson? Nothing like a crash test dummy dressed up as a mortician school student being your salesman. Now I have a couple of... I wrote that when I was real high. I thought that was going to go better. Here's some 9/11 jokes to commemorate the 20th anniversary. When it comes to being a suicide bomber, you've got 99 problems, but a virgin in heaven isn't one. What do 99 virgins in heaven sound like? Go! I was trying to sound like a Hispanic soccer announcer. That didn't... You know, when the terrorists that flew the plane into a field in the middle of nowhere got to heaven, they had a lot of explaining to do. Remember that movie where Mickey Mouse of the NYPD is visiting his estranged wife, Minnie Mouse, and they go to the Nakatomi Plaza in Los Angeles for a Christmas party, but Minnie and several others get taken hostage by German terrorists? Still hard to believe Mickey was cast for that role. I thought that was going to go better. Excited to announce I'm guest hosting Murphy Brown next week. Hunter Biden was apparently moved to tears when he saw the Afghani buildings burning on TV, to which he replied, wait, burning buildings? I thought they were burning the poppy fields. It's weird. Y'all are going to like this one. This is a funny one coming up. It's weird you don't hear much from Tinkerbell anymore, or as the tabloids call her, Wrinklebell. The New York Times recently reported that government scientists believe COVID-19 could last up to 10 more years. Okay, maybe, but I'll have to wait until this is confirmed by MTV News. I know y'all remember MTV News. So I'm coming out with a new restaurant. It's called Texas Roadhead. Guy Fieri is the executive chef and will suck your dick out of my Volvo. I know y'all remember Guy Fieri. I bought my son a Fisher-Price vape pen last night. I know y'all motherfuckers remember vape pens. I don't understand why you can't say the R word anymore. I mean, if you can call a woman a whore at work, you should be able to say retarded. Y'all know women be retarded. Y'all know women be retarded. Just a little fun update on my life. My new drug dealer has Buick tattoos. Y'all know y'all remember Buicks. God, I thought that one was going to go better. I got way too high up there earlier, so let's see how this goes. In case anybody was wondering, my grandfather emailed me last night and said they have excellent Wi-Fi in heaven. Blaming Facebook for getting Trump elected is like blaming heavy metal for school shootings, meaning I agree 100%. This is a pretty good one. You know, I always thought Barbie was from Arkansas. Why? Because she married Ken. Like kinfolk.
I like that.
The Austin Police Department will no longer respond to what they consider petty crimes such as vandalism, car wrecks, and burglary. That's good news for David Lucas as he can continue to steal jokes with impunity. I don't know who's running this fucking place, but I was just trapped in the goddamn walk-in freezer for 20 minutes. I'm freezing cold. Sorry, I'm back on my bullshit. I had 7 kombuchas earlier. I just crop dusted the stage, so the good news is that by the time it reaches you, I'll be off stage. They say Jesus Christ was a liberal, and look at where it got him. Let's give it up for Jesus Christ! Let's give it up for Yahweh! Let's give it up for the Son of Man! Do you know who I really feel sorry for? The butthole surfer's parents. California just passed a new law requiring gender-neutral toys. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to buy balls now. Caitlyn Jenner's garage sale? I should have ended it after I shouldn't have added Caitlyn Jenner's. I can't believe what happened with Alec Baldwin killing someone, so I went back to look at what he's been in, and I think we should have seen it coming. I mean, you have Dr. Death, Glengarry, Glenn Bang, and who can forget 30 Glock? Y'all know I love Alec Baldwin! I bet after Fight Club came out, the Pixies were like, just what we needed, more downloads. Y'all know I love the Pixies! Very unhappy to announce I ran over a guy earlier today. I was looking up at a billboard trying to figure out what it said, and the dumbass walked right in front of my car. It turns out the billboard said, "Please be careful, pedestrian deaths are on the rise." Y'all know I love running over homeless people! Y'all can make all the Alec Baldwin jokes you want, but if he were to do stand-up, he would kill. Y'all know I've killed homeless people before! Just ding the fucking thing, Redban. What are you doing? At this point, I'm not sure if Wes Anderson is making new films. Pretty sure he's just splicing together deleted scenes. And also, Wes Anderson, can I be in one of those deleted scenes? What does it take? I look interesting. I can dress funky and listen to the Kinks and the Velvet Underground and be casually racist. It can't be that hard. Just have me say something neurotic and pseudo-intellectual, and God damn it, Wes Anderson, I'm right here. I cost 8% of Adrian Brody. God damn it, I screwed that part up. I cost 8% of Adrian. Oh, man. Adrian Brody's salary. Let me on a deleted scene. I'm in love with my sister and play tennis and slice my wrists. I'll make documentary films in the ocean. I ride a train and work at a hotel and can be Claymation Fox. I don't give a shit. Man, y'all really don't know who Wes Anderson is. This was a fucking horrible nightmare. Oh my God. But on a serious note, did they ever find that plane from Lost? Hello, my name is William Montgomery, and my pronouns are those and under. Does anybody know if milky discharge from your penis is a coronavirus symptom? ESPN is desperate for content. Last night I watched a show, The Very Best of the Houston Astros. It lasted a minute and a half. I'm gender fluid. When it's time to cook dinner, I identify as male. When it's time to mow the lawn, I identify as female. And then this final joke, I said it during one of the Skankfests, but it's a rare, true story joke for me. Was talking with my father, Larry, earlier and told him I ate some Indian food last night, and he responded, "What, like deer meat?" I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Papa? Deer meat? I'm not talking about fucking Native American food. I've never even heard of that. But deer meat, I'm sure, I mean, that sounds like Native American food, but it just shocked me. I swear if Taylor Swift writes another breakup song about us, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm serious. Two songs was the limit. Now 3. Taylor, get over me already. Look, I didn't want to say anything, but Taylor used to do blackface in the bedroom. Granted, it was my fetish, but she was into it. My dad is a hell of a lawyer. He actually successfully sued Dr. Mario for malpractice. If Rittenhouse was black, he'd already have a mural painted in his honor. All right, that's it. Thank you. I currently have a hemorrhoid. I'd show y'all, but Instagram keeps taking the picture down. I really do have a hemorrhoid, and my girlfriend was about to put ointment on it, and I turned around in time to see what she was doing, and I was like, bitch, you better take that glove off. Funny how when Trump was president, we wanted to defund the police. Now Biden's in office, and we want to put people in jail. I recently watched Lost in Translation for the 12th time. I still can't speak Japanese. I call my Mormon side chick Nerf because she's a super soaker. I'm looking into getting a Discover card so no one I've ever met. What do all of y'all have Discover cards? I thought that was going to go much better. I recently took my son to the gun show. He could barely clench my muscles. Y'all know that scene in The Godfather when the guy wakes up next to a horse's head? Was that a real horse? I've started chaperoning proms across the country. Normally my favorite part is when the DJ plays Adam's Song by Blink-182. I'm kidding, I actually just work at a Chuck E. Cheese and play Adam's Song when I clean up at night. Probably one of the hardest things about being in high school is pretending you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm kidding. I'm actually just trying to form a bond with my high school age coworkers at Chuck E. Cheese, and they all really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You've heard of Mr. Steal Your Girl? I'm more like Colonel Abduct Your Baby Mama. God, this is uncomfortable. Beasts of No Nation makes Hotel Rwanda look like Cool Runnings. Beast of No Nation makes the last king of Scotland look like Operation Dumbo Drop. Beast of No Nation makes Blood Diamond look like Big Mama's House 2. Do y'all not know what that fucking movie is? That would have been so much better. If the South had had access to blockchain technology, would the war have gone differently? Work with me here. 3D NFTs, but they're slaves. That's the best joke I've come up with in a long time, and it got that kind of fucking reaction. This was out of my control. That's an impression of my buddy who got caught having sex with a kiosk at Disney World. More like Neil Old. That's all I got. Also, I'd like to give it up for my sisters in the front row. They finally made it tonight. Beasts of No Nation makes Apocalypse Now look like Ernest Goes to Camp. Things are looking up. They recently filmed an episode of Farmville in my butthole. Hello, my name is William Montgomery, and my adverbs are always and diligently. And if you have to know, my prepositional phrases are in addition to and on top of. This next joke is dedicated to you, Redban. I just saw where they're using Viagra to treat Alzheimer's patients. It doesn't do anything to cure the Alzheimer's disease, but it does keep them from wandering around because all they do is sit around and stare at their dicks. That was a mouthful, and I stumbled on it. Now you're making fucking dumb noises after it, Redban. I don't know. The other day I was watching Nick Jr. Did y'all know his dad is Nickelodeon? All right, that's all I have. If I find out my child likes Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone 1, I'm going to leave their ass at home while I travel to France. Home Alone 2 is so bad they had to make 6 more to make up for it. Home Alone 2 is so bad I voted for Donald Trump so he would get out of acting. Oh, you have a sex swing? Big deal. Try building a sex zip line in your backyard and then talk to me. University of Pennsylvania swimmer who was on the men's swim team 3 years ago now identifies as a female and is on the women's swim team. Yeah, apparently she's breaking all the women's records, including freestyle, backstroke, and dick size. Okay, that's all I got. I've been reading a bunch of social media posts with people saying their New Year's resolution is to focus on my own personal needs, or my New Year's resolution is to cherish my mental health. Whoa, don't pull a muscle there. Sounds really hard. Some people are going to try to exercise more or spend more time with their family, but your New Year's resolution is to be a little more selfish. Actually, my New Year's resolution is to stop murdering so many people. Elizabeth Holmes, who y'all better fucking know or this joke isn't going to work. Elizabeth Holmes, the woman who had the fake blood testing company and who dressed in all black to look like Steve Jobs, just got convicted of securities fraud. I can hear her now when the jury announced its verdict. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. I wrote this set for my grandfather to perform, but he couldn't be here tonight, so here it goes. Back in my day, you had to go to the woods to find a Switch. Nowadays, all you got to do is call Nintendo. If y'all could laugh really hard as if my grandfather was saying these jokes, I'd really appreciate it. My wife is so hot, Viagra takes me instead. Okay, guys, keep laughing. I need this. Grandpa needs this. Hey, kids, what's scarier than a Japanese guy in a plane? A Japanese pilot with his eyes open. Whoa, Grandpa, no, the war's over. Nintendo's a Japanese company, for God's sake. Okay, that's all I got today. I was already on edge, and Danny Brown just left, so my anxiety is through the roof right now. KFC recently released Beyond Fried Chicken, which is chicken made out of plants. Not to be outdone, Taco Bell released thousands of rats that were held in captivity awaiting their cook date. KFC recently released Beyond Fried Chicken, which is fake chicken. Not to be outdone, Eminem started fake beef with a SoundCloud rapper to stay relevant. My pussy's so tight, I use AirPods for double penetration. I think watching porn as a teenager gave me an unrealistic expectation of how many handicapped people I would be having sex with. If the San Francisco 49ers go to the Super Bowl, it's good to know that win or lose, the fans will continue to loot, shit, steal, kill Asians, and destroy what was once a nice city. Hey, Redban, do the fart noise that Janice's pussy makes when we're fucking in y'all's bedroom, you bitch. Bad week for entertainment this week. We lost two big stars. Meatloaf died, and then Louis Anderson tried to eat him. I recently got into foreign films. Last night I watched Aladdin. The other day, I got on Rap Genius and looked up the lyrics to the ABCs. This whole time, I've been mishearing EFG. Whoa, I was thinking that was going to go best out of all these tonight. My New Year's resolution is to use the internet less because I lost my 1,000 hours of free AOL CD. Also thinking that would go better. Washington, D.C. is about to get a new professional lacrosse team. To be more inclusive and reflect all lacrosse fans, they'll be named the Washington Whiteskins. Okay, that's it. I got a bunch of hard hitters tonight, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how this first one. Don't blame me for this whole mess. I voted for John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Neil Young says that if Spotify doesn't kick Joe Rogan off the platform, he's not going to let Spotify play his music anymore. Can you imagine never hearing Sweet Caroline again? My buddy just got 5G on his phone, and he says the homosexual seizures aren't really that bad. If he stays in hiding, riddle me this. Have you ever seen Aziz Ansari and Justin Trudeau in the same place? That's probably the best joke y'all have heard in here tonight. That means Justin Trudeau likes to dress up like an Indian person. That's why I was a little worried. Everybody might not know what that meant, but that's the best joke y'all heard tonight, so you're welcome. All right, that's all I got. Thank you. If y'all found out Aphex Twin wrote the soundtrack to Jeffrey Epstein's suicide, you'd all be like, he's such a genius. If Aphex Twin said Arbor Day was an inside job, you'd all be like, he's such a genius. I have 20 more of these, so... I hear Texas is banning books on race and sexuality, which is a good thing because I was getting tired of getting wet while reading Big Mama's House. A lady claimed she was gang raped in the metaverse. Ladies, remember, the same rules apply in the metaverse that apply in real life. Don't wear provocative clothing. Okay, that's all I got. Imagine writing a script you thought was good, and then you're told Queen Latifah will be starring. I recently started taking a weed Viagra. Only problem is whenever I smoke it, my eyes get hard. Joe Biden is about to distribute crack pipes to impoverished communities. So did Hunter Biden win a bet or something? Hey, Dad, I bet I can bang my dead brother's widow. Son, I bet you would never stoop as low as to bang your dead brother's widow. I'll bet anything. Anything? Yes, anything. Free crack pipes for America! Okay, thank you. Shut the fuck up. What's already going on? If y'all found out Aphex Twin threw a bunch of bitcoins in the ocean, you'd all be like, he's such a genius. I got a bunch more Aphex Twin jokes. I've been doing it 3 weeks in a row now, in case y'all didn't realize. Before I got on stage, I saw images of explosions along the Ukrainian border. Oh, wait, no, that was just your brain after listening to an Aphex Twin mixtape. Neil Young's protest of Joe Rogan was such a complete failure that he was quietly snuck back onto Spotify. Thank God. I can't wait to listen to Cracklin' Rosie. That's a Neil Diamond song, for those that don't know. In boxing news, Alex Jones is considering fighting Logan Paul. His finishing move is the Sandy Hook. The Biden administration has appointed a man who sodomizes other men dressed up as dogs to be their nuclear waste expert. You should never judge a book by its cover, but the cover of this book is a man banging a dog. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Keep your fucking mouth shut!
Kill Will.
Sad news today. Rick Moranis admitted to feeding child actors cough syrup while on a set of a new movie he's working on. The movie's title, Honey, I DJ Screwed Up the Kids.
Black History Month.
I love how Russia's like, hey, we used to own Ukraine. Okay, cool. I used to own Beanie Babies, but I'm not going back to my parents' house in Memphis to dig them out of the backyard. My maid has pink eye again, which sucks because now she'll probably stop licking the toilet clean. I have a new game show idea. It's where we immediately give the minority female the winning prize and dare the white contestants to question how the game works. I just found out that before God goes to sleep at night, he gets down on his knees, bows his head, and prays to Aphex Twin. Due to the war in Ukraine, Paramount Pictures will no longer release the movie Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Russia. I bet if the Russians could go back in time, they'd bomb Ukraine right before the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Say what you will about Operation Dumbo Drop, but I think it was an inside job. I'm so desperate for a development deal, I'd break into prison to suck Harvey Weinstein's dick. Joe Biden recently gave his State of the Union speech. The worst part is that he said it to ska music. Okay. Just so we're very clear, I only wear my white Oakleys to church. That's the only fucking place I wear my white Oakleys, to church, so. Imagine being the parents of Marcy's Playground. Hey, isn't your son in a band? What song does he sing? It's called Sex and Candy. Oh, do they have any other big songs? Nope, just Sex and Candy. It's all he'll ever be known for. Joe Biden's so old, they're going to put his face on the Buffalo nickel.
I think he might be done. William Montgomery.
First and foremost, if anyone says anything about my bald head tonight, Tony's going to come out there and slap the shit out of you. To make matters worse, Vladimir Putin said he wouldn't be releasing G.I. Jane 2 in Russian theaters. Okay, let me see if I can read it. Chris Rock made a joke about Will Smith's wife last night at the Oscars. In a surprising turn of events, Will Smith rushed the stage and slapped Chris Rock. In a not-so-surprising turn of events, Bagger Vance still be giving Matt Damon bullshit advice at the end of that movie. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars was a stunning departure from the Will Smith audiences have come to know and love. He helps Tommy Lee Jones save the universe in Men in Black. He gives Kevin James the confidence to find love in Hitch. And then he somehow lets Matt Damon get a penalty at the end of that fucking tournament. What the fuck were you thinking? You're his fucking caddy. Will Smith's caricature of black people in The Legend of Bagger Vance is almost as offensive as Will Smith allowing Matt Damon to pick up his ball on the 18th hole when he's neck and neck with Bobby James and Walter Hagen. $10,000 is on the line. It's the start of the Depression. He just got back from World War I. Full disclosure, I have never seen The Legend of Bagger Vance. I took part of an Adderall earlier and smoked some weed and just started reading about Bagger Vance for 2 hours. I could have watched the fucking movie with the amount of time I spent researching that fucking thing. 2 fucking hours. I was reading the Wikipedia thing over and over again. I could have just watched the fucking movie. I'm Asian, but I'm also half white. That would have been so much better if I didn't fucking stumble on my words. Who is running the fucking air conditioner here? Seriously, it's fucking freezing in here. Where is that fucking guy? Here's a bad idea. Lego condoms. Comedian Pete Davidson is blasting off to space this week as the only non-paying member of the crew. Ticket prices for the flight are unknown, but it sure was nice of Kanye West to cover Pete's bill. More like sin good. I thought that last one was going to go so much better. With global warming, they're saying in 10 years, no more freeze tag. I don't know who's fucking running this place, but it's fucking freezing again. Hey, Redban, you're out here adopting highways when there's plenty of children to adopt. He and Janice can't have kids. That's why that one's... Oh, man, I thought that was going to go so much better. That was a disaster attacking Redban during the minute. That ended up really bad. I don't know how I'm going to follow... Kind of hard to tell y'all, but I think I've got a gambling problem. I recently went to a county fair and bet on the petting zoo. That's all I got. It's been a very long 3 days. Every Wednesday is Ash Wednesday at my house. That's Martin Luther King after he smashes a white woman. That would have been so much better if I was right after Ellis. I thought, okay, I was looking for an ending to that joke, and I was thinking, okay, that has to be a... Hey, while we're busy defunding the police, can we defund the court system? Specifically the court where the judge ruled in favor of my ex-wife? She fucking took everything! That's not something to cheer about. I don't know why. Oh, God. I'm so far right, I almost fell off the flat earth. This bitch took the house, the kids! A company in Brazil has invented a new weapon that causes a person's brain to internally combust. They're calling the device listening to Aphex Twin. I'm actually headed back to LA in 3 weeks. I'm going to be hosting the roast of Will Smith. I asked him if there were any topics that were off limits, and surprisingly, he said no. I want my tombstone to say R.I.P., rest in privilege. You know, for someone to have so much privilege, I sure have trouble spelling it. Does it have a D? Does it have a G? Y'all act like you're all cool with trans people till one of them wins the Kentucky Derby. They're winning everything these days. That's why that one's funny, in case y'all were... A new study suggests 63% of people on their deathbed hear music, and in 100% of those cases, it's Aphex Twin. Okay, that's it. Anybody else film planes every time they take off just in case you can sell the footage later? Okay, just me. That is a plane crash joke, in case you were wondering what that was. Is an ethnic comedian really an ethnic comedian if they don't do a 10-minute bit where they exaggerate their parents' English as a second language? We get it. Your parents are struggling to assimilate into American culture. That's a pretty good joke. I thought that was going to go better. What the fuck is going... I recently asked Dennis Rodman if the carpets matched the drapes. He actually didn't respond. He was in the stall of a bathroom at the airport and seemed really busy. Kidnapping conjures up a sweet image, just a kidnapping. But babysitting? You better not sit on my baby! It's time for a new rating system in movies. From now on, children under 30 aren't allowed to watch any of the Muppet movies. What the fuck are those things? They're like out of one of my fucking nightmares. Seriously, what are they? Animals? Puppets? Seriously, what is a Muppet? I can't fucking figure it out! Jake, what are they? Is it an animal? Is it a... What is it?
No idea.
What the fuck is a Muppet, Jake Shields? Some of y'all might not know this, but I'm finishing up grad school right now. My final thesis is titled, Bitches Be Shopping. Hunter Biden's so fertile, he got Nick Cannon pregnant. Wait, CNN Plus has been canceled? Did they use the N-word or something? I think Disney sports gay and trans laws because for years, Mickey Mouse has been fucking Goofy. You can tell they love each other. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. Thank you. I'm excited to be performing in front of my comedy idols tonight. Jordan Peele. Mark Zuckerberg has announced that they've enhanced kissing in the metaverse, and now they have a device that actually stimulates your lips and tongue in real life. Mark, what about my asshole? The other night I was watching the NFL draft and couldn't help but be reminded of Vietnam. I was just hoping that'd be funny because there are both drafts involved with that. That's how I was thinking about that one. The religious nuts in America are totally out of control. All I hear about on the news is Hunter Biden's lap dance this, Hunter Biden's lap dance that. I can assure you he's not the first guy to get a lap dance, and he won't be the last. It's a laptop, not lap dance. I thought that one was going to go better. Mark Zuckerberg has announced that they've enhanced kissing in the metaverse. And now they have a device that actually simulates your lips and tongue in real life. Mark, it's called a fleshlight, you dumbass. Okay, that's all I got. Redban looks like if Fred Durst started eating manga characters. Federal investigators are supposedly horrified by what they found on Hunter Biden's laptop, but even more disturbed by what they didn't find, the game Minesweeper. You know that dumbass be trying to play some Minesweeper! Joy Behar is telling women that to protest stricter abortion laws, women should withhold sex from their husbands. In breaking news, her husband was last seen erecting a huge sign in their front yard that says, "Outlaw abortion." Hey, Redban, your mama's so old, she got wool breast implants, and she suffers severe complications to this day, and I'm praying for her health. Redban's mom is super sick right now. Federal investigators are supposedly horrified by what they found on Hunter Biden's laptop, but even more disturbed by what they didn't find, Napster. You know that dumbass be downloading music on Napster. Okay. Hey, Redban, your mom is so old she had to churn her pussy. I recently started following this whole Amber Heard Johnny Cash defamation case, and I just have to say, what the hell was Johnny Cash thinking? She's so young. I didn't even realize Johnny Cash was still alive. According to the computer repairman who handled Hunter Biden's laptop, the password to unlock it was very disturbing. It was a Nauf K9. Even more disturbing, he banged his dead brother's widow. Archaeologists recently discovered that the final animal to board Noah's Ark was an Aphex twin. I'll be honest, I thought the marching band skipped leg day. Who told me the marching band skipped leg day? They used their legs on me. Okay, that was when I was working on. I was trying to insinuate that I was getting bullied by the marching band. Okay. I'm excited to be performing in front of Dash from The Incredibles if he grew up and joined the Aryan Nation. I was watching Forensic Files over the weekend, and a girl got murdered, and they interviewed the mom and family, and they were all like, "Oh, Samantha was going to be the best dentist. She was so smart." And I'm just like, wait, Samantha was going to be a great dentist? It showed her eating chalk and playing in the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese at 17. I thought she was retarded. Okay, I'm still working on that one. That was a tongue twister. I got real high with her. Shit. It is. Let's see how this next one goes. It has come out that the new monkeypox outbreak spread because an old woman was having sex with people at a music festival in Belgium. Hey, Redban, I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck your old-ass mom made it all the way to Antwerp. Don't smoke PCP and get on eBay. 42 hours later, I had a mixed lot of 50 vintage troll dolls and was enrolled to fight for the Ukrainian army. Don't smoke PCP and go to a music festival in Antwerp. 42 hours later, I had sores all over my body and was frantically trying to find a plan B for Redban's mom. That old bitch. Okay. In honor of Memorial Day, if we could all just observe a moment of silence for Redban's mom. She was actually just voted out of the reality television show Naked and Afraid. Redban, what the fuck was her old ass doing on Naked and Afraid? Hurricane Agatha is currently bearing down on the beaches of Mexico's southern Pacific coast with reckless abandon. Also on a collision course with the beaches of Mexico's southern Pacific coast, Redban's mom after getting voted out of the television show Naked and Afraid. You know that bitch be partying! What do Nancy Pelosi's husband and Redban's mom have in common? They both recently got DUIs in Napa. You know that bitch be driving drunk! You know that bitch got a drinking problem! Vladimir Putin's limbs have been shaking uncontrollably, and it has come out he has 3 years left to live due to a rapidly advancing cancer. Wait, he has cancer? I thought he was shaking because he had just listened to Aphex Twin for the first time. Let's give it up for Aphex Twin. Oh! You hear that, Tony? People love Aphex Twin. He's the best! Okay, that's all I have. Let's give it up for Hans Kim, everyone! This past week in England, they held the Platinum Jubilee for Queen Elizabeth II, celebrating 70 years on the throne. Wait, 70 years on the throne? My legs are normally numb after 45 minutes. Much like Brendan Fraser's character in the Pauly Shore classic Encino Man, Redban's mom had to try and pass as a foreign exchange student throughout much of her adolescence due to the fact that she looked like a fucking caveman. This is the ever sassy John Wayne Gacy when he's describing his house to a crime scene investigator. It's a basement, not a crawl space. That was stupid. So it's a basement, not a crawl space. It has been reported Bill Clinton's top advisor, Mark Middleton, who regularly admitted Jeffrey Epstein into the White House, was found dead with a shotgun blast to the chest and hanging from a tree. Weirdest part about it was Aphex Twin was there. Much like Andy Dick's character in the Pauly Shore classic In the Army Now, Redban's mom decided to join the U.S. Army Reserve after her dumbass got fired from an electronics store. We know your mom loves stealing shit, Redban. Okay. First and foremost, Mama and Papa, I just want to say it was a real pleasure storming the Capitol with y'all last year. We made it all the way inside the Capitol building. Good times. A whistleblower has come out against Google's new AI, saying the computer program may be able to trick people into believing they're actually talking with a 15-year-old girl. Technology Redban has been trying to perfect for years with the rubber sex lady he has in his closet. He's a pervert. He's a pervert. Mama and Papa, I couldn't believe we actually made it into Nancy Pelosi's office. Remember how it was so much warmer in there than it was outside? It's real warm in there, I remember. This is one of those good news, bad news situations. The bad news is that just like what happened with baby formula, there's now a tampon shortage. The good news is that after your baby starves to death, you can use the extra diapers as tampons. Papa, remember how surprisingly hard it was to hoist Mama over the barricades inside the Capitol? I remember at one point you were like, grab her legs, grab your legs, she's slipping. And I caught her. It was like 15 feet up. I was at a CVS the other day, and while looking in the toothpaste aisle, saw a toothpaste that claimed it takes 10 years off. Wait, it takes 10 years off what? My life? Ain't no way I'm getting that toothpaste. Okay. First and foremost, I just have to let everyone know the people here last week were not actually my parents. They were actors I hire. I didn't really know what it was, so I did some research on it, and I just wanted to say I hope all of my Hispanic brothers and sisters had a happy Juneteenth yesterday. I've started hearing R. Kelly's Age Ain't Nothing But a Number on the radio a lot recently, and I gotta say, R. Kelly, did you write that song for me? How in the hell you know I've been hollering at that young Ray? God damn it, I messed that up. I tried to talk differently and I couldn't do it. I was trying to say, how in the hell did you know I've been hollering at that young waitress at Chuck E. Cheese? I was eating breakfast with my parents this past week, and my dad said, man, everyone really supports Ukraine around here. Look, there's even a little Ukrainian flag on the waffle. And I was like, Dad, that's the gay flag. It's a fucking rainbow. I know you're kidding. I've started hearing Billy Ocean's Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car on the radio a lot recently, and I gotta say, Billy Ocean, did you write that song for me? How in the hell did you know I've been planning on kidnapping that young waitress at Chuck E. Cheese? Okay, I got the second one. Okay. How's it going? My name is William Montgomery, and I'm running for county alderman. It's been a long time coming, but I can pinpoint the day I realized I wanted to be a politician. We had this mud pit in the backyard, and since I was the youngest, my parents would make me get in the mud pit before everyone else to scare away the snakes. One day I'd gotten into the mud pit to scare away the snakes, and a big water moccasin slithered right up to me. I was terrified. It was right in front of my face, and my dad yells, get the hell out of its way. It's going to bite you. But I just stood there stone-faced, and I made a promise to the snake that day. And you know what that snake did? It slithered away. Old Stoneface. That's my nickname ever since. Old Stoneface, and if I'm elected to county alderman, I will stare down every snake, every frog, and every lizard in our great community. USA! 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 All right, I've got some policies I'd like to go over. Have y'all been able to figure this out yet? Is it Santa or your parents? I'm sick of this puzzle I have to try and figure out every December 25th. And if we're on the subject of Christmas, am I the only one totally shocked we still see Frosty the Snowman on television around Christmas time? Let me see if I've got this right. A group of kids finds a magical top hat and puts on a snowman, causing the snowman to reanimate. Wait, where am I right now? Hell or the Twilight Zone? Get Frosty the Snowman off my TV. We're in America, not the North Pole. If I'm elected county alderman, there will be no mention of Frosty the Snowman after 2024. Okay, I've got like 15 more of these, Tony. Okay. If we're on the topic of holidays, my policy regarding Halloween is pretty straightforward. Growing up, you know the one day I couldn't go outside, Tony? Halloween. You know why? I was the youngest, so my mom wouldn't let me go out with my brothers, and more importantly, I was scared to death. I wasn't trying to walk around outside with a bunch of demons and vampires. If I'm elected county alderman, you can rest assured we're getting rid of Halloween once and for all. Enough beating around the bush on this issue. I mean, where am I, America? Are the gates to hell? Speaking of giving our political prisoners back, hey, Germany, I'm looking at you. Tony, do you know how many American prisoners of war we still have over in Germany since our involvement in World War II? I don't know either. I was asking you. Okay, let's go into the next policy. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to ask you this. What do you think is currently the biggest issue facing our community? What's the biggest issue facing our community? You're right. It is that we still have elementary schools that stop at the 6th grade. If I'm elected county alderman, elementary schools will stop at the 12th grade. I have more, but it's hard.
I think we should hear all of them.
I'm running for county fucking alderman. And Louis J., just for the record, I do like Puerto Ricans. Okay. When was the last time you heard about a Japanese person with a bad back, Tony? It's been a long time. Well, if I'm elected county alderman, every new home in our community will be pre-installed with traditional Japanese short-leg tables. Studies have shown that by sitting down to eat in the Japanese manner, it strengthens our back. By 2024, I want all newly built houses to have the chabudai pre-installed. That's the name of the table. It's called a chabudai, in case y'all didn't realize. The little Japanese tables are called chabudais. If you ask my opponent about all this, you know what he'll tell you, Tony? That he doesn't like Japanese people. I think we're trying to move forward, sir, not backwards. Just because his wife cheated on him with a Japanese guy doesn't give my opponent the right to take his hate speech out of the internet forums and into our community.
Okay, let's get to the next one.
Yeah, there's more.
Is it a better one than the last one?
I don't know. We'll see. They've all been pretty screwy.
Here we go.
And Tony, if we're talking about hate speech in the internet forums, you know what?
Yep.
Let's keep it in the internet forums. Is that so hard? My opponent actually is the administrator for a forum. You know what they talk about in the forum he runs, Tony?
What?
Japanese people. You know what they say about Japanese people, Tony?
That they don't take as big of creative risks as American people?
No, that a lot of Japanese people these days don't use the traditional short leg tables anymore, which is a patently false statement because I live with a Japanese person and we eat at the chabudai every night.
So you're telling us that you're HIV positive?
Yes.
You're really HIV positive?
I'm sorry to say.
There's no way that you're HIV positive. How did you get HIV?
Wait, hold on. Does that guy really have HIV? Holy shit! Oh my god. I heard on the news the other day that mermaiding is on the upswing around the world, which is really crazy because I used to date a mermaid. We wouldn't really have sex. She'd just lay eggs in the bathtub, and then I'd come by later on and pee on everything. You haven't really lived until you're slipping around the bathtub trying to pee on thousands of fish eggs while some lady dressed like a mermaid is watching you from the far corner of the bathroom. It's the worst fucking 5 years of my life. What do Ariel from The Little Mermaid and Redban's mom have in common? They were both getting railed by a guy named Prince Eric in 1989. Hunter Biden doesn't know who to root for in the Russia-Ukraine conflict because on the one hand, he slept with Russian prostitutes, but on the other hand, he slept with Ukrainian prostitutes. Okay, that's it. That's all. The women out in the... Ooh, let me start this one over. Ooh. The women out in the streets protesting the Supreme Court's abortion ruling said they're going to refuse to have sex with men. In other news, I'm going to refuse to be a member of Hootie and the Blowfish. Ain't nobody trying to have sex with you bitches. Arch Manning has committed to play quarterback for the Texas Longhorns. The next question is, what defensive player will he lose the Heisman to? That's a good Peyton Manning joke for anybody curious why that one's funny. Green Day's Billy Joe Armstrong said he's renouncing his U.S. citizenship and moving to London over the Supreme Court's abortion ruling, which is actually sad because I really liked Green Day when I was fucking 6. Gatorade recently began phasing out 32-ounce bottles in favor of 28-ounce ones, but charging the same amount. Also charging the same amount for an inferior product, Redban's mom. She's an aging prostitute. That's why that was... She's an aging whore. Y'all should see how fucking old she is. I can't believe she's still selling her pussy to people. It's nasty. It's sickening. She is so old. What is she, like 70? She's older than 70.
82.
82. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Oh. She's 82. Oh.
56, man.
You're 56? Okay, I didn't need to fucking know that. Why are you fucking telling me that shit right now? If y'all found out Aphex Twin burnt CDs using lighter fluid, you'd all be like, he's such a genius. Okay, I'm ending with the Aphex Twin joke. That's it. I lost my Adidas sponsorship, so I went ahead and got a job. I'm now a sexual preference abbreviation developer. I came up with WG this past week, which stands for Wiener Grabber. So now the proper sexual preference abbreviation list is LGBTWG. Redban Mama's so fat, instead of LGBT, she TCBY. You know that bitch fat. But seriously, have y'all been to TCBY recently? When did the yogurt get so COLD? Okay, I wanted to spell something else out. It's that time of the year again. It's Shark Week. Best week of the year for television. I mean, you've got boats, sunburns, tight bathing suits, shirtless cameramen. You've got sandbars, razor burn, pina coladas, late night hotspots in Miami. And how could I forget missed flights, problems at home, Olive Garden, wife and kids are gone. I actually have a confession. I was at Shark Week last year. I don't recommend anybody going. Okay, I thought the Shark Week thing was going to go better. I was horrified when I was only hearing silence up here. Wasn't that kind of funny? I was just trying to pretend like my life fell apart during Shark Week. I didn't really get that across. Okay, that's my time. Thank you. This is an impression of me dragging my agent into my apartment to hear me pitch ideas. Okay, it's an animated version of Shark Tank. Hear me out. Redban kind of liked it. Okay. Nancy Pelosi is currently flying to Taiwan despite threats China will shoot her plane down. In related news, Nancy Pelosi's husband just bought a bunch of stock in a body bag company. This is an impression of me dragging my agent into my apartment to hear me pitch ideas. Okay, it's a reality show where I deliver babies. Hear me out. Religious scholars have long dispelled conspiracy theories that Jesus Christ had a brother. However, archaeologists recently dug up evidence that God may have had a second son, that Jesus may have had a twin named Aphex. This is an impression of me dragging my agent into my apartment to hear me pitch ideas. I come out as QAnon to my family. Hear me out. Okay, that's my time. Thank you. Alex Jones owns 40 million? Alex Jones owes 40 million? Holy shit, that's almost $5 for every made-up Holocaust victim. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I wish I didn't fuck up the beginning part. Jeff Ross is here. You can't have Jeff Ross here and not tempt me to roast him. After all, he is the roast master. Nobody can hold Jeff Ross back. Nobody, except casting agents. Okay, that was stupid. Kind of. Olivia Newton-John died today. I wonder how her husband Elton is taking it. I'm sure he's devastated. I think they were married like 40-something years. It's very sad. Environmentalists are angry that this year Taylor Swift has already taken 170 flights on her private jet. Swift claims she only took 8 of the flights, and the rest of the time it was loaned out to other people. Apparently, the only thing loaned out more than Taylor Swift's jet is Redban's mom. Elon Musk won't buy Twitter, but has the nerve to send my girlfriend flowers on our anniversary? Yeah, no, really. Elon Musk won't buy Twitter, but he sent my girlfriend flowers on her anniversary the other day. So, not really a joke. Yeah, I can't believe how silent it got in here for the admission that can you believe that, Jeff? Yeah, he won't fucking buy Twitter, but he sends fucking Erica fucking flowers on our anniversary? Nancy Pelosi's boobs are so big, progressives want to tax them. She has giant tits. Look on Pornhub. She's all over Pornhub. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson broke up, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back because he lost his watch in Kim's pussy. Kim Kardashian has a giant pussy. Look it up on Pornhub. The Chinese Yulin Dog Meat Festival, where they slaughter thousands of dogs for food, recently happened, which is weirdly enough just a typical dinner at Redban's mom's house. She eats dog food. Look her fucking nasty ass up on Pornhub. The other day, Elizabeth Warren said that if she had a dick, she'd be president. Really? Just get one, bitch. It's 2022. No more abortions. What is this, the Supreme Court or the Supremes Court? Baby love, my baby. Okay. I was hoping that part would make people laugh if I tried to sing that. Ellen DeGeneres' old girlfriend, Anne Hesh, just died in a terrible car crash, and I've heard Ellen is taking it very hard. I guess there's a first time for everything. She's a fucking lesbian! Imagine if you were a ghost and you found out that in the last election you voted for Joe Biden 4 times. Wait, so there are a bunch of assassins headed this way? That is Jeffrey Epstein calling Prince Andrew from prison. Okay, that's it. I'm about to be an uncle for the first time, and I'm pretty excited because my brother says I can be in the delivery room when he bangs his wife in front of the nurses. I'm literally about to be an uncle, though, so it's just fun. An Italian man just tested positive for monkeypox, COVID, and HIV all at the same time, and I thought my trip to San Francisco was rough. There's a new program where prisoners are writing poetry to express their feelings. I wonder what these poems look like. Give me your money and give it to me now. If you don't shut the fuck up, my gun's gonna go pow. Open up the trunk and get your fat ass inside. I'm gonna be driving off a bridge, so hang on for the ride. I'm not too big into urban lore, but rumor has it Redban once fell out of a treehouse and didn't get hurt. Hey, Redban, is that because you have a deal with the fucking devil? We all know you worship Satan, dude. Why are you doing that right now? A Russian judge sentenced women's basketball player Brittany Griner to 9 years in prison. Crazy she had to go all the way to Russia to get it from the man. Just a long ways away. That's what I thought. That one was funny. Okay, let's go. Biden's forgiving everybody's student loans. If I'd known he was going to do that, I wouldn't have robbed all those people in the Kmart parking lot to put myself through medical school. 12 fucking longest years of my life. The other day, I hooked up my dick to fiber optic internet. I came in seconds. Gustavo Arnal, the CFO of Bed Bath & Beyond, jumped to his death this past weekend in Manhattan, allegedly due to fraud. But I think we all know it's because Aphex Twin hasn't released a full-length LP since 2014! Gustavo fucking loved Aphex Twin! He hasn't released an LP since 2014! Come on! Thanks for my dad. My dad's here tonight. What the fuck? Okay, that's my time. Thank you. 9 migrants died this past weekend trying to cross the Rio Grande into Texas. The last time that many Hispanic people died at the same time, Redban was heard whispering to his fellow guards, "Hurry this shit up." I recently watched The Godfather for the first time, and I sure hope there's a sequel. The new remake of The Little Mermaid has racist people up in arms because it will be starring a black Little Mermaid. The only concerning part for me is that Prince Eric is being played by O.J. Simpson. I thought of that one like an hour ago before I got here. They found Queen Elizabeth dead. She must have had a video of Prince Andrew fucking a 12-year-old. The COO of Beyond Meat bit a man's nose off after getting an fender bender in Fayetteville, Arkansas, proving yet again nose meat tastes better than Beyond Meat every time. That's on the new nose meat commercial. They say that line, nose meat tastes better. Okay. Hurricane Fiona has created devastating flooding in Puerto Rico, knocking out power to the entire island. A similar blackout also took place in Puerto Rico in 1985 when Redban's mom mixed vodka and diet pills for the first time. She was so fucked up. God, the vodka and diet pills. The Daily Beast recently referred to an old Alex Jones clip as unhinged. Unhinged? You mean the guy that calls into question the sexuality of frogs seems a bit off to you? That's like calling Jada Fire as Squirt Woman 3 risque. That's a porn movie. She's a firefighter, and Jada... She's Squirt Woman 3. She puts out the fire with her pussy... Okay. Sounds like Ricky Martin really has been living La Vida Loca. He made his 12-year-old nephew take his clothes off and go dancing in the rain and then fucked him. Okay, that's right. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that I started a bottled water company. The bad news is that the water comes from Camp Lejeune. Conservative Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has announced she's getting divorced. She and her husband have 3 young children, 2 of which are probably Herschel Walkers. He has a bunch of illegitimate children. That's why that one's funny. Somebody told me the new movie Bros sucked ass, and I can't tell if that's a positive or negative review. Before I saw the movie Bros, I supported gay rights. Now after seeing the movie, I've joined the fucking Westboro Baptist Church. Let's give it up for the Westboro Baptist Church, Austin! The fuck? That's not something to clap at. Okay, that's my time. Happy Glocktober! First and foremost, I'm excited to be here at Skankfest today. I think it's great they organized a festival in honor of Redban's mom. Because she's a fucking whore! I hate that lady! I'm kidding. Incels be like, if Donald Trump wins the election, I swear I'm moving to Castlevania. That's a good joke. That's a pretty good joke. NASCAR driver Kurt Busch had to go to sensitivity training for calling another driver who tried to kill him a retard. I wonder what the sensitivity trainer said to him. So quit calling people a retard, you faggot. Hold on, I thought you said reparations, not decorations. I thought you said reparations, not decorations. I don't know who that character is yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to find where she lives, honestly. I've been looking for this lady. Okay, that's right. Y'all better have fun tonight. Apparently most of the bodies they're finding in Lake Mead are shitty comics. Like that last bitch. What the fuck happened there? I swear if Taylor Swift writes another breakup song about us, I'm gonna fucking lose it. 2 songs was the limit, now 3. Taylor, get over me already. I didn't want to say this, but Taylor actually used to do blackface in the bedroom. Granted, it was my fetish, but she was into it. She used to make me call her Lawrence Taylor Swift. Since the movie gives no other clues, Shrek likely rejects the teachings of Jesus and he's in hell in the DreamWorks universe. Okay, I thought the Shrek show. I'm the teacher that promised that pizza party. That's another one I'm trying. I did one earlier. I'm just trying to figure out who that is. I shouldn't have. It's Denzel Washington, maybe, as a teacher. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is somebody recognized me in Hawaii. The bad news, it was Dog the Bounty Hunter. Man, that motherfucker, oh! Knock, knock. America. Aloha, we're here to steal your islands. Texas is so bad at football, the Sandy Hook parents are suing them for $2.5 trillion. Yesterday on a hot mic, you could hear Joe Biden telling a guy that nobody fucks with a Biden, unless, of course, you're Hunter Biden fucking your dead brother's widow. She was technically a Biden. Rest in peace, Aaron Carter. That wasn't my mom's bathtub. People are saying that it's going around. Okay, that's my time. Apparently, CNN did an exit poll on race the day of the election. Do you really need a poll for that? Imagine if my ass walked out and they were like, "Sir, we need to figure something out about you real quick." Imagine the overly sensitive exit pollster providing horrible data because he's afraid to say black to black people. Would you say you're African from African ancestry? Like, would you say you're more of a threat to take it to the basket or shoot the long jump shot? Excuse me, sir, who did you vote for today? And can you dunk? Can I touch your hair? New exit poll, 70% white, 8% no, I can't touch their hair, 4% have never changed a smoke alarm battery, and 10% look Chinese. So apparently there was a roast of Jay Leno. He got his face burned real bad yesterday. Did y'all not know that? Okay. So y'all probably heard by now Jay Leno was seriously burned in an accident inside of a car garage. Investigators initially thought it was a gasoline fire, but they now have learned he was listening to an Aphex Twin mixtape. But seriously, Jay Leno suffered severe burns to the face in a freak car fire. When asked for a comment, Steve-O said, "Man, that ain't shit." Everybody is always like, I wish MTV played more music videos. Everybody accepts Steve-O's royalty checks. Okay, that's it. Rumor is Dasha from the Red Scare podcast is dating Louis C.K. That actually makes me feel better about banging Ben Shapiro. News continues to come out regarding the death of the Green Power Ranger. And at this point, I think everyone is just trying to figure out what he was doing in that village in Pakistan when he detonated his bomb vest. The biggest problem with today's youth is that none of us God damn it! I thought the fucking Power Ranger thing was gonna be electric. It was. Okay, the biggest problem with today's youth is that not. Let's try this for the third time. The biggest problem with today's youth is that not enough of us keep calm and chive on. Okay, not a lot of payoff for messing it up 2 times. The midterms happened last week, and now Herschel Walker is in a runoff election. If only he had let all his illegitimate children get born. They could have put him over the top. This just in, Rita Repulsa is being flown to Guantanamo Bay for involvement in radicalizing the Green Power Ranger. Okay. The World Health Organization is going to rename monkeypox because some people find it offensive. The new name is going to be blowjob blisters. As a soccer fan, I hope Saudi Arabia wins the World Cup. And as a journalist, I hope they don't behead me and secretly extract my dead body from an embassy. That's what they did, the Saudi Arabians. President Biden just announced that the United States supports climate reparations. I didn't know the clouds ever had slaves. But seriously, it must have been something to do with the Juneteenth parade that got rained out. 7,000 child molesters have been released from prisons in California the same year they were convicted, proving yet again it only takes 20 minutes depending on traffic or depending on how turned on your uncle is when he's banging your little cousin. Okay, that's my time. Happy Cyber Monday. I met someone recently from the Blue Man Group, and I can't stop thinking, was that really him? I mean, how are you supposed to know? It's kind of like not a lot of people know, but Gene Simmons from Kiss has been dead for 10 years, but nobody has a clue because he wears that stupid-ass makeup. I fucking hate Gene Simmons. I swear to God, I can't stand fucking with his stupid-ass fucking makeup. What an idiot. Okay. Oxford's new word of the year was decided by the public for the first time, and the votes are in. Goblin mode. For those who don't know what goblin mode is, I'll tell you. It means I put on my Sunday's best, set up a dinner date with your mom or dad, and after dinner I gobble up that asshole. I think that's what it means. Goblin mode, gobble mode, I don't know. If I sound a little under the weather, y'all are very correct. I actually went to a super spreader event on Saturday at a casino. Bono was there. He was the one coughing in everybody's mouth when we had to walk in the door. It was super exclusive. But yeah, I'm sick as shit right now, so I want to apologize for everybody who I've infected up in the green room. I greatly apologize. I'm sick as shit right now. All right, that's my time. Thank you, Tony. Another World Cup soccer journalist has died, but at this point, are we sure he isn't just flopping? Biden and Russia have just completed a very festive prisoner swap right in time for the holiday season. Biden released an arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death, who is responsible for deaths of thousands of American soldiers in exchange for WNBA player Brittany Griner. It's pretty obvious why Biden traded for Griner, because she checks off 3 very important boxes in the current political climate. Tall, check. Like cereal, check. Enjoys music, check. Those aren't really the fucking reasons, you idiot. I mean, holy shit. Do I have to spell it out for you? I was watching The Price is Right earlier, and I couldn't believe the prizes for one of the showcases. A home gym, Kate Spade accessories, and a new Aphex Twin album. Okay, that's my time. Just to get it out of the way, yes, I am going for Frosty the Snowman for Christmas this year. No, I'm going as Frosty. Okay, let's People ask me, William, why do you like Frosty so much? How do you know him so well? And I just have to say that after you double team a man's wife with someone, a very strong bond is formed. We actually got Mike Lindell's wife, the My Pillow guy. It was actually freezing in the room, by the way. I mean, Frosty is literally made out of snow. The room has to be so cold. Say what you will about Frosty the Snowman, but he's not Dominican. We have some Dominican guy right there. Billy Crystal's wife actually got walking pneumonia one time because we got to forget. God damn it! We fucked Billy Crystal's wife, okay? And it was 20 fucking degrees in the fucking room. She got walking pneumonia. Frosty the Snowman's pronouns are he, him. Unless he's in the Dominican Republic, then they are L. Hey, shit, it's hot as hell down here. I wrote that one 15 minutes before I got here. Horrified about how this was going to go. Okay. Why did Frosty the Snowman melt the day after Christmas? Santa Claus brought him an Aphex Twin mixtape, and he finally got around listening to it. What? Jeremy Renner is in critical condition after the snowplow he was using ran over his leg. Wait, I thought that guy was like a superhero or something. I thought that guy was like a Hulk or something. I hope everybody had a good New Year's. I've actually had a pretty bad week. I just found out I'm not going to be playing Gary Glitter in his new Family Channel bio. He's like a convicted sex person in England at some point. Okay, let's... Mississippi just executed a convicted murderer and rapist. His last meal was fried pork chops, sweet potatoes covered in butter, and peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. Can you even imagine the cholesterol in all that? Holy shit. Holy shit, it's like nobody ever taught him to eat clean. I mean, what's going... At least he's going to be full when he enters the gates of hell. I'm sure Barbara Walters and Pope Benedict XVI will be right there to greet him. Okay, that's my time, I think. I just watched the new Whitney Houston movie, and all I can say about it is, I want to talk with somebody. The movie stunk. Almost as bad as the hotel room they found her rotting body in the Beverly Hills. Southwest Airlines is offering 25,000 rewards points to passengers who had canceled flights over the holidays. The bad news is the points are only valid with Spirit Airlines. In an effort to improve their image, Spirit Airlines has decided to change their name to Jihad Airlines. When I catch a touchdown this weekend, I'm going to fall out, and the other wide receiver is going to get out the pantomime paddles and shock me. My girlfriend likes it when I choke her in bed. Just don't tell Chris Beard. There are no Texas fans. That's the Texas basketball coach who just choked their fucking wife. Okay, that's my time. This is one of those good news, bad news situations. A few days ago, a Yeti Airlines jet crashed in Nepal. The bad news is when the first responders got to the crash site a couple days later, they found everyone dead. The good news, the beer was still ice cold. Let's give it up for Yeti Coolers, Austin! I had no idea they had gotten into avionics. They have a very diverse business portfolio. Okay. This thing with Biden and all the classified documents is getting really out of hand. Today they found the nuclear launch codes in a bag of Biden's Depends. He's old as shit. In an effort to be more modern, the Masters Golf Tournament is changing its name from the racially insensitive name The Masters to the more inclusive The Human Traffickers. Houston's We Have a Problem. That is a fat guy finding out his credit card just got declined at a Houston's restaurant. Okay, that's all I got. In Prince Harry's new book, he described Elvis Presley's home Graceland as a dump. Prince Harry, I'm actually from Memphis, so don't be talking shit about Graceland, you ginger piece of shit. Ironically, Elvis started his life at the very bottom and worked his way to the very top. And Prince Harry worked his... God damn it! This microphone smells like shit. I don't know whose mouth. Ironically, Elvis started his life at the very bottom and worked his way to the very top. And Prince Harry started his life at the very top and worked his way to the very bottom. You fucking British piece of shit. Prince Harry literally describes Elvis Presley's house in Memphis as, and I quote, a badger's den. Newsflash, Prince Harry, but badger dens are nice. I actually use the Badger Den app every weekend, and I book some badger dens, so they're called a set. Oh, what's that, Prince Harry? You didn't know a badger's den is actually called a set? Well, I learned that in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the king of rock and roll, something you'll never be. You want the good news or the bad news? Okay, the bad news. The bad news is Prince Harry called Elvis Presley's home in Memphis a dump. The good news, Elvis is still banging his mom in heaven. Fucking ginger piece of shit! Okay, that's my time. Marilyn Manson has been sued again for the sexual assault of a minor. Hard to believe the guy responsible for every school shooting of my childhood could be capable of such a thing. They found some more classified documents at Biden's beach house this past weekend. Yeah, they found the nuclear launch codes in one of Hunter's crack bags. But seriously, this week Joe Biden claimed he forgot he had top secret files at his home saying, and I quote, "You see, it's not just that I'm old and senile and shouldn't be president." Hunter Biden claims he would never hide government secrets, which makes sense considering he didn't hide the fact that he banged his dead brother's widow. One part of the police video they didn't show was when a cop stone cold stunned Tyree Nichols and then another cop hit him with a steel chair. I'm kidding, it was fucking wrestling, yo. This past weekend. All right, that's my time. Tony, I've had a really hard week, so I honestly bought 500 fortune cookies. I got them today. I wasn't able to come up with any minute or anything, but I thought I would just read some of these fortune cookies just to... This week, Biden said half the women in his administration are women. That seems high. Have you seen any of those fucking hags? Holy shit! I recently realized I've been giving my girlfriend advice that I don't apply to my own life, so I started doing this thing where anytime I'm about to give her advice, I just apply whatever that is to my own life, and I've got to say, I've gotten really good at giving myself a blowjob. Holy shit. Man, I got fired at Disney World at that shit! They got me doing it at Disney World. Literally, I got fired. Unattractive people are more likely to continue wearing masks post-COVID, and I have to say, my only reaction to that is thank you. Holy shit, have you ever seen those hags? Got a bunch of fucking hags walking around. Holy shit. Little word to the wise, but if you get a baby hippo, they don't actually stay the same size as the bathtub. Some piece of shit at fucking Petco ripped me off. Holy shit, he didn't tell me that. I swear to God, I thought the hippopotamus stayed the same size as the bathtub they were in. They don't, they get huge. All right, that's all I have. Apparently, 3 rappers were found dead in the basement of a Michigan apartment building. Okay, that's it. I'm not letting my son become a rapper. Holy sh... Nothing gets my wiener prematurely ejaculating like gentrifying Head Start centers. A 319-million-year-old brain was discovered in England. I had no idea Biden had been traveling in the UK. And Tony, I actually went to a Chinese restaurant and got a couple fortune cookies, so I thought I would just maybe open up a couple and see just what was on the fortune cookies. Let's see. Redban's so old he only listens to porn on AM radio. Okay, here's another one. Let's see what this is. Redban's so lame he only eats gluten-free fortune cookies. Holy shit. Okay, that's that. That's all I have. For President's Day this year, I am going as Grover Cleveland. In the golf tournament this weekend, Tiger Woods hit his drive farther than the guy he was playing with, so Tiger gave the guy a tampon. Everybody got upset with Tiger, but people need to realize it's 2023. Men have periods now. I literally have blood dripping down my fucking inner thigh right now. It is so uncomfortable. Crazy first weekend in the XFL. We had the Seattle Sea Dragons lay the smackdown on the Baltimore Beastmen. The Houston Roughnecks went down to the wire and managed to beat the Grand Rapids Grizzlors in primetime. And in primetime, the St. Louis Battlehawks totally derailed the East Palestine Headaches. But seriously, why are we talking so much about this train crash in fucking Palestine? The Arabs and the Jews have been fighting for thousands of years.
Why are we so worked up about this fucking train crash in Palestine right now? Where the fuck am I right now? Seriously. It's fucking Palestine. Okay, that's much. And just right off the bat, anybody in the front row, I'm sorry, I have COVID right now, so. I'm sick as shit, so. Alex Murdaugh's murder trial is winding down on television. Seems like if he was going to murder a son, he'd murder the one named Buster and not the one named Paul. It was a long weekend this week. Hard to trust a Mexican restaurant that doesn't have Mexican waitresses. That's like going to a Chinese restaurant and not noticing the obvious signs of human trafficking. I don't know if y'all have heard of this Brian Laundry guy, but I've got a laundry list of reasons why your daughter shouldn't go out with him. Do we have any Houston Oilers fans in the crowd tonight? The Houston Oilers are so bad at football, they asked to borrow the Astros drum set. Okay, the Astros are cheaters at baseball. All right. The WCW called and they want me to become a professional wrestler. My finishing move is called the crop duster, and I don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say, can you smell what the big red machine is fucking cooking? Y'all know I'm important! Horses in rural South have almost no access to abortion services, particularly black and brown ones. Love how they add that word. Just say abortion. I mean, what other services do they offer? Can I get my fucking pussy detailed while I'm here? For once, I want to see an action movie where the hero is a fat black woman and she battles her arch nemesis. No good men worth a damn. And then also I brought a fortune cookie. Let me just see what this fortune cookie says.
Wow, the crowd goes wild.
The CDC has come out with a study that says it's good for your health to ejaculate at least 26 times a month. That must make Redban one of the most healthy people in the world. Yeah, he constantly is jacking off. He's nasty. Okay, that's my time.
William Montgomery with a new minute.